Hi everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to complete course of PHP. So in this video I'm going to show you the basic of PHP, that how can we include PHP and PC. So first let's understand that what exactly PHP is. So firstly, PHP stands for hypertext preprocessors, and secondly it is a language that usually there is a server-side scripting language, which means that it will script, it will operate, or it will execute on the server. So that is used for basically for dynamic and interactive web pages. Lastly, it is free to use. That means that there is no check on you to use PHP. So what do we mean by the server scripting language? It is basically server-side scripting language, which means that it will be executing on server, then the output will be returned to your browser. So this is the basically reference to server-side scripting languages. So how it is dynamic and interactive web pages? Basically PHP is the combination, or it is the syntax used inside PHP is basically the combination of many languages like C, C++, and Python and JavaScript. Once you are done with the PHP, you will be able to code inside C++, JavaScript and C language. Also you can also code inside this is Python. Now let me tell you that how you will include the PHP and your PC, because it is server-side scripting language, so you can't use the PHP on your PC. So in order to use PHP on your PC, first you have to install a software on your PC so that it will provide you with the facility to use PHP or include PHP on your PC. Since servers are too expensive to implement for beginner or for learner, so therefore we will use an alternative to server, so therefore we could use PHP on our PC. So let's start that how we can include PHP on PC. So here I have opened my browser, so I will write just xamm and I will download this software. You can see and you can notice the logo here. So here you can see that there are different versions available of PHP 7.3, 7.4 and 8.09.09. So you can download any one of the latest version. So I'm going to download this one. It will take a small delay of time, but after downloading we will install it and then we will implement it, that how can we utilize it to include PHP on our PC. So here my download has been completed. So now we will install it and then we will be noticed that how we can implement it to use PHP and or PC. You can use a PHP either on the server that website you have just hosted, but if you are beginner and learner, so first you have to install a software on your PC. This is a kind of virtual server that is created inside your PC. So you will include all these because I need all these to use, so you can however uncheck some of them. So this installation may take a bit delay of time depending upon the processor and RAM of the PC, so we will have to wait for a small moment. Are done with the installation of xamm software, so I will click the finish and I will run my application that can be accessed where you have sent the installation setup, that is but in first launch you can see that it will automatically open. So there you are to run this one, this is epic, and the second one, this is MySQL, this one. So if you are getting any error message, then you can ask me in the comment section, but if you are not getting any section, so therefore you are to close this file. Now where you have sent the installation, go to that file, like I have sent to my installation, my server, and this is htdocs. So I have sent my installation to this file. So here you are to do you are to create a file, whatever the name you use. You can use any name. Let's say I'm going to create a name that is test, because I'm going to test it. So you can see that I have created a folder naming test. So now what I'm to do, I'm to click launch my Visual Studio, and I will create a file inside that test folder, and I will access it through my browser. Okay, so here it is. I will just save it. Like I will create a file that is let's say test 01.php. So .php is extension for PHP file. So now I will go to that folder, that is my installation, my server, and ht docs. You are to open this file and test folder. So now you are to save this file over here. So you can see that the logo of PHP has been appeared over here. So now I will write code for PHP. You can see that I'm done with the basic of HTML. So I will change the title of this coding. So I will shift it to test underscore 1. So now we will start the coding for PHP. So the syntax of PHP is something like that. First you are to smaller angle bracket like this, and then you are to put a sign of interrogation and then followed by PHP. So this is the basic syntax, basic syntax of PHP. That is, so here you can see that it is initialized with the left open right open angular bracket and followed by the sign of interrogation, and then followed by PHP, again sign of interrogation, and then closing the angle bracket. So this is the basic syntax for PHP. Now we will code inside that PHP. So remember that if you are a C++ user, or you have ever used any other programming language, so you might be familiar with the cout function that is basically used for printing something on the screen. But in our case, that is PHP. So here we will use the echo function for printing something. Like I want to print like I'm learning PHP. So here you are to put this is semicolon like this. Just save it. And now the another thing that you are to do, first we will launch our browser like this. So here you can see that we have opened our browser. So you are to write localhost, then name of the folder that was test, followed by the name of that specific file. .php. Just press enter. So you can see that now it has been opened. So this is the logo of that software that just we have installed. So here you can see the text has been appeared. Now whatever we will code inside that folder, and that file, that will be appearing over here. Let's suppose I'm going to write another code for a heading that is usually appeared inside HTML code. So the syntax for HTML is a bit different than the PHP. So I will create a break like this, and I will write another function for echo like that, and I will put our heading like this, h2, followed by closing tag of heading. So I will write this is PHP. So I will save it, and I will open my browser and I will refresh it. So here you can see the text has been appeared. So this was the basic of PHP, that how we will use PHP in our PC. So it was enough for today, and see you in my next video. Thank you.